Yo, what is up guys? Leon here from JFL Trophy slash Achievements and welcome back to our weekly trophy slash achievement update. Today's date is the 16th of November 2020. So, quite a bit of work done this week and yeah, let's get into it. So, first game that we worked on this week was Rocket League. We actually did not earn any achievements in this, but I did play it a few times this week. Did not try to earn any achievements. I was just playing it for the sake of just playing with my mates. So, not much to talk about here. Just played a bit of Rocket League for a couple hours. The next game that I worked on this week was Bloodstorm. As you know, this is a game that me and Formal were working on. Alright. So the next achievement that we earned was Beginner's Luck. You have been a most valuable player once. So this is basically for just being MVP. I believe you have to do this 100 times, so quite a lot of work to do there still. You can't touch this. You have returned 100 flags. Samurai, you have killed 100 enemies using a knife. Pain the Block, you have killed 100 enemies. Rampage, you have killed 30 enemies in a single match. And Carp Diem, you've killed enemy that was reloading. So, I think I mentioned this last week. This is a game me and Formal are just boosting this. We're not actually playing this legit. The servers are pretty dead, but there is a couple randoms that join, so that's a bit of a pain in the ass. But me and Formal are just slowly chipping away at this. We haven't played this any recently because of the PS5, so I've been playing quite a bit of PS5 games, so haven't played this much, but I'm definitely going to get back into it soon. Me and Formal are just playing some of the later games now, so we've just put this on hold for a bit. But yeah, it's good to get this started. Yeah, not much to talk about here because basically this is just playing in private matches, so very easy to boost, and yeah, so not much to talk about here. Alright, here's a random game that came out of nowhere, Watch Dogs for the PS3. So, I believe I pretty much got this platinum except for like a couple of trophies. All I had to do was complete the story and then I would have got platinum. But I decided to, I don't know why, I sort of just put this game down and never went back to it, which is pretty stupid of me because literally for the platinum, all I had to do was complete the game, like the story, and I would have got platinum. So, yeah, that's quite interesting. So yeah, I'll go through the trophies with you guys. Alright. So as I said, I was pretty much nearly done with this. So basically what I've done is I actually started working on the DLC first and then worked my way to the platinum. Yeah, I started this like last year sometime. So yeah, I don't know why I didn't platinum it straight away. I think I was just focused on other games at the time. But yeah, let's go through the list with you guys. T-Bone Tag Team, complete 10 co-op missions. So basically this is a DLC trophy. All you got to do in this trophy is complete 10 co-op missions with a co-op partner. I basically got James to help me with this. I don't think he was interested in getting the game like platinum to 100%, but he was good enough to help me, which is nice. Yeah, so I ended up buying the DLC, and I basically just gave him my account to share play the DLC because that DLC is expensive. Because as you guys know, the PS3 does not have any more sales anymore, so you got to buy all the DLC full price, which is not ideal. But I want that completion up, so I got the DLC. Yeah, so the co-op missions are quite easy. It'll probably take you about half an hour to an hour, because they're pretty quick. All you got to do is just the different objectives like killing all the people and hacking all the stuff. So it's pretty easy. It shouldn't take you too long. T-Bone Friends in Need, complete Act 1. That's just completing the Act 1 of the DLC. T-Bone No Easy Fix, complete Act 2. T-Bone Pest Control, complete Act 3. T-Bone Looking for Trouble, complete all the side investigations. This is basically just side missions. Yeah. T-Bone Mob Rule, complete 20 Chicago South contracts. So this is another side mission. There's different side missions, by the way, in this game. So you'll have Chicago South Club, Militia, fixer, and driving missions. So basically with those, they're all just different kinds of side missions. But yeah, so you just got to complete 20 of all of them except for the driving one. Driving one, you need to complete 29. And there was one miscellaneous in this, T-Bone Navigative Engenics. Kill 4 enemies at once while blowing up the RC car. This one can be a bit of a pain, so basically you just got to try and position all the people to be all together, and then you got to drive the car and explode the car and kill them all at once. So I did this over a year ago, so I'm not 100% sure how I did it because it's been a while, sort of forgotten. But yeah, so I just remember this being a pain in the ass. So yeah, that's great. All right, so that's all the DLC trophies. I probably should have done with the main game, but oh well. Alright, so let's get into the main game trophies that I earned. Hello World, take down Morris. So this is basically the trophy for completing the prologue. You'll get that pretty easily because that's the prologue. Bookmark, tag 100 enemies. You'll get this naturally because you're always tagging people while playing the game. Clear signals, unlock every CTOS tower. Basically, this is just a thing that you find around the map, and basically when you clear these towers, it releases different side stuff around the map that you can do. So once you unlock all these, you'll get this trophy and you'll be able to see all the other side stuff in the map. This includes like home invasions and then different contracts and all that sort of stuff. Hard Crush, perform 10 vehicle takedowns. This one's pretty easy, you'll get that pretty naturally. Communication fail, use non-lethal takedowns, stop 10 civilians from the form calling to report you. So basically when you commit a crime, basically you'll have civilians calling the police. All you got to do for this is basically just once you see them calling the phone, you'll see like a pop-up and then you'll hear someone calling the cops and telling them the cops. All you got to do is hack their phone and to stop the call. That's considered non-lethal. So if you do that 10 times, you'll get that trophy done. By the way, guys, with these earlier trophies, I'm just trying to go off my memory. I'm not going to remember every single piece, so I apologize if I'm not particularly sure of some of these trophies. Some of them it's been a while, so actually most of them. The only ones that I know of that I've done recently are the last couple story ones. So. Enforcer, use the crime detection system to take down 20 confirmed criminals. I think this is basically just completing the... basically on your map, when you're near a crime that's happening, you'll get a notification that there's a crime near you, and you'll see like a triangle on the map and a circle. Inside that circle, there'll be a crime, and you got to find it, and you got to complete that crime. So if you do 20 of those, you'll get that trophy. Escape loop, escape 15 police chases. You'll get into police chases quite a lot. So if you don't get this naturally, you won't be far off it. So that one will come quite quickly. Family Man, complete Act 1. That's for just completing the story. Black Hat Trick, kill 3 enemies with a single IED. That's basically just a sticky grenade. So what you got to do basically is just put a grenade, and then once you have 3 people together, just detonate it, and then they should all die. System Mangler, complete every C2OS breach. That's just another side thing. Peephole, complete every privacy invasion. That's another side thing. Straight Highway, complete 10 public online races. This is an online trophy, so all you got to do is complete 10 public races. You do not need to win this. That's if I can talk. Yeah, you don't need to win it. So all you got to do is complete matches. So, back in 2019, I was actually finding quite a bit of races. So, back in 2019, the game was still pretty active, which I was pretty surprised because this is a PS3 version. But we're a year and a half ahead now, so I'm not sure if that's the same now, but back then it seemed to be quite easy. Even if you can't find anyone, it's pretty easy to boost. You only need one person to boost this. End of the line, complete 40 fixture contracts. This is basically just driving ones. Stealth Cookie, complete online tailing without being detected. So as you guys know with this game, there's a system where you can invade other people's games. With this one, what you got to do is you've got to basically tail them without them knowing you're there. So can be a bit of a pain in the ass. Depends how good you are at not being seen, but trial and error, you'll eventually get it over time. Piggyback, invade, and successfully observe 10 enemy fixtures in an online tailing. That's another online trophy. That's actually the same one as this one, but just doing it 10 times. So, yeah. Hackification, invade and successfully hack 10 enemy fixtures in the online hacking. This is the same as the tailing, except you got to actually hack them. So what's going to happen is when you hack them, it's going to give them a notification that you're there. And basically with this, they're going to be notified and they've got to try and find you. So you got to try and hide from them until your percentage bar is full. And once that percentage bar hits 100%, you've successfully hacked them. So you got to do that 10 times. This one can be a bit of a pain in the ass because sometimes it can be quite hard to hack them depending on where they are. Like if they're in a nice open space, it can be very hard to hack them. The best place to do this is probably like in the city where there's like a lot of hiding spots, like and multiple levels, like car spots and all that. So you can either hide in cars or you can hide around inside a building or something. But yeah, so depending on where you are when you're hacking them, it can be luck based, I guess you could say. But you will get that naturally with trial and error as well. Road rage, complete every criminal convoy. Basically, you just gotta take down vehicles with a side mission. Basement, basis base. Complete every gang hideout. This is another side mission where you just gotta basically kill everyone, I think. I'm not sure exactly. I know it's a side mission, that's all I know. Geo-located, check in at every hotspot. So around the map, there's a whole bunch of hotspots. I think there's maybe 100 or so. I can't remember exactly how many. With this one, you just gotta basically just visit all the locations. They are marked on the map, so it's quite easy to do it. It just takes a bit of time because there's a lot of locations around the map. But yeah, I like these sort of trophies because you get to look around the map and see the different locations. This is the trophy that probably blocks most people from the platinum. Social lubricant. Complete level 10 against all free drinking game opponents. A lot of people struggle with this trophy when going for platinum. This is pretty much most people's platinum blocker for this game. So, gotta be honest with you guys, I actually had no problem with this. I did this quite easy. I don't know if it's just I don't know if I'm good at it or I don't know because I hear a lot of stories of people having trouble with this, but when I did it, it didn't take me like the max times I'd like fail and like the hardest ones would be like maybe 2 times, but other than that, I didn't have any problem at all. So I'm not sure. It could be the fact that I did on PS4 as well, so I know a bit more about it. But for the PS3 version, I just remember not having too much trouble with it, so it's not too bad. Trace to get tailed 5 times. This one's a bit of a bitch when it comes to because it's based on luck. Because you actually have someone else, you need someone to actually join your game. So this one can be quite a bit of a pain because you can't control it because it's basically someone joining your game. Way of doing this is basically making sure that the setting is on where people can invade you and basically just leaving your game AFK and hoping someone tails you. I think that's the way I did it. I can't remember, but yeah, so if you're struggling getting this, I recommend you just leave your game AFK overnight and hope that you get tailed quite a bit of times. I think that's the best way of doing it anyway. Saturday night special, complete the final mission in the weapon trades investigation. This is basically just a side mission. Who is Raymond Kennedy? Complete Act 2, that's just story related. Darkness Looms, complete the final mission of the missing person investigation, that's another side mission. Well, I should say side investigations. Basically with these investigations, you got to collect a whole bunch of stuff around the map, and then once you collect the stuff around the map, you're going to get like a final mission to that thing. So it's basically a collectible slash mission. So once you get all the collectibles, you'll get a mission at the end, and once you complete that mission, you'll get the trophy for that certain investigation. So you got to do that with this one, and also the QR codes. The QR codes are a bit more of a pain in the ass because With a QR code, you actually got to use a camera and scan the QR codes. They're going to be like codes around the city, so you got to try and find the right camera that lines up the code. So that one can be a bit of a pain in the ass. You might need a guide for that. There is a couple there that I remember that were a bit of a pain, and I needed a guide. So, but it's not too bad. You just got to find the right camera to scan some of those codes. They caught him vigilante. Complete every investigation. You'll get that just for completing all investigations. Revoking silent privileges. Complete the final mission in human traffic investigation. I would have got that at the same time as that. Yeah, I did. That should probably be before. Doesn't matter. Power Cycle participate in 5 different city games. So the map is full of different city games. So this trophy, basically, you're just going to complete all the different tasks. Now, I can't remember exactly what the tasks were. I think drinking was one of them. Maybe there's another one where you got to that game where they hide the ball between 3 cups, and you got to choose the cup that has the ball. I think that's one of them as well. And there's probably a couple other ones, but I honestly can't remember exactly how many, like, what the others were. Actually, I think one of them was poker as well. There might have been 2 other ones, but I can't really remember the ones at the moment. But yeah, that one's pretty easy. You just got to participate in them, complete 1 game, and then you can leave. Right rabbit object. Escape 15 police scans. So when you're getting chased by the police, you don't straight away get chased by the police. There's like a scanning system. So basically, you have a whole bunch of scanners scanning you, and once you've been scanned to 100%, because there's like a percentage bar, if you're in that circle for too long, the percentage bar goes to 100, then the police will start chasing you. So escape 5 of those, 15 of those, and you will get that trophy. Escape a level 5 police scan. This is basically a scan that is very hard. Basically, I recommend for this one, because there's a whole bunch of scan circles around, so it's really hard to get away with it legit. What I recommend you do for this trophy is craft a whole bunch of blockers, scan blockers. I can't remember exactly what they are, but what they're called. But basically what they do is block those scanners and let you escape from them, and they won't count towards your scan percentage. And yeah, so just spam that a whole bunch, and you should be able to get away from them. Escape a level 5 police chase. So this one's a bit more of a pain in the ass, because you have to actually have the police on you. Basically for this one, just make sure you get to 5 stars, or yeah, level 5. At the bottom right, you'll see how many stars you're on. Once you've hit the 5th square, you'll have a level 5 police chase, and all you got to do is pretty much escape that. It can be a bit of a pain in the ass, but it's not too bad once you learn the game and you can figure out different tricks of getting away from the police. Hardware fail. Shoot out a tire on 15 different vehicles. This one's very easy. I don't know why I did it so late, but it's really easy. Just go out shooting every vehicle, its tires, and you'll get this trophy pretty easily. Freeware. Unlock every skill in the skill tree. That's pretty self-explanatory. Just finish all the skills on the skill tree. Magic smoke. Kill 4 enemies within a single instance of focus. The focus mode is basically a mode where if you press a certain button, when you're shooting, everything goes into slow motion. So you just got to kill 4 people in that one instance of focus. So if you fully upgrade the focus, that would be very easy, because it lasts for a very long time. Yeah. 1 down, 1 to go. Complete Act 3. This is just for completing the mission. And yeah, these are the trophies that I've officially earned this week. So I earned a total of 3 trophies this week. This Space Full, unlock every song with the Song Sneak app. I actually already completed all the songs, so the only thing that was stopping me from getting this trophy earlier was the fact that I needed to complete one of the story missions, to unlock the last song. So that's the reason why I got this trophy so late. But I did already get all the other miscellaneous songs. With this trophy, basically what you got to do is just to look for a whole bunch of songs. You have to... there's different types of songs where you can find them in bars, or you can find them on people. There's a couple of rare ones, but I didn't find this too hard. I actually found them quite easily, so I got a bit lucky there. I remember in the PS4 version when I did it, It's quite a bit of a pain in the ass. So um, this one can be a bit of a pain, but it's pretty much based on luck. So the easiest way of doing this is looking up a guide on where you can find these songs, because most of these songs you can find in bars. So basically, you just sit in the bar, wait for the song, and then use your app, and it will listen to the song and add it to the app for you. Um, there's only a couple that you have to find on certain people. I got those like early in the game, luckily, so I think that's why I didn't have much issues, because most people have issues with getting these songs from people. But yeah, once I got the song on the last story, like one of the story missions, I got the trophy. Uh, Vengeance complete Act 4 and Log Off complete Act 5. So those are just story related. And yeah, 100% clear. This is the Platinum Trophy. Yeah, so that's all the trophies that I got. So yeah, Watch Dogs, I am quite a bit of big fan of this game. I know it didn't rate that well, but I did enjoy it. It was a bit of a grind because you just did a massive collectathon and completed all the side missions, but the game itself is quite good. I don't see why I didn't rate that well, but it is what it is, I guess. I still got to play Legions as well. I've actually recently bought that for PS5 as well, but I haven't had a chance to play that yet. So we'll talk about that later anyway when I get to my PS5 games. All right. All right. Next game, WWE 2K20. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I did not play this. Basically, what I did was misclick this on my console, and now that the PlayStation has a counter for your games, basically it's been updated higher on my list now because Exophase is based off your last played games, not actually based on your last achievements. So because I accidentally launched this, my hours went up, my hours went up, yeah, and because of that, I got added to my list. So I actually did not play this. It's just here because I misclicked it. Mr. Mine, I did not earn any achievements again. I actually haven't been playing this that much. I've actually haven't been using it at all because I was too invested in PS5. So most of the time I wasn't keeping an eye on it. And also I've been streaming this week, so I didn't open it just in case it affected my stream because my internet's not that great. So yeah, I'll speak about that later anyway. Rocket League, I already got this platinum on PS4, but it looks like I got I got this 100% ages ago, but because I've been playing it, it's been updated on my list again. So that's the only annoying thing about reviewing my account on this website, by the way, that all your games, when you play them, they just get added to your lists. So I already 100%ed this ages ago, but because I played this again on I actually played on PS5 because I want to see how the game was on PS5. So that's why I played it on PS4 again. PS5, sorry. Yeah, I already got the 100%, so that's just added because I played on PS5. Alright, here's another game that I played this week, Realm Royale. So, I already did this game on the PS4, and I wanted to do it again on Steam. So, I started doing it with James. I've been streaming this game a whole bunch. I've pretty much I've streamed all my gameplay on stream. So if you wanted to check it out, you can go to my past streams and check it out. Yeah, so let's go through the achievements that I earned this week on it. So with this game, it's basically a battle royale where it's pretty unique because basically what you do is you craft stuff and you can get upgrades through the forge. So what you can do is with items that you do not need, you can actually destroy these items and get some what's it called? Some material you get. I can't think of it off the top of my head. I don't know why now. But you get some sort of material, and you use that material to upgrade your abilities or your runes or your weapons. It's pretty cool. I actually like that factor. It's pretty unique. And also, when you die, you actually become a chicken. So when you're a chicken, you can have a chance of running away and not dying. Basically, once the player kills you, you turn into a chicken. And that player's got to shoot you again until you die as a chicken. So I really enjoy this game. It's pretty unique. Sadly, it's quite dead. There's a lot of bots in it, so the game's really easy. But I really enjoyed it, so I really wanted to do it again. So yeah, I'll go through the achievements that I earned. this week. Great, great escape. Survive after becoming a chicken. So this one's pretty easy. Like I said, when you get killed, you turn into a chicken and you get a second life. You survive as a chicken. So you got to survive as a chicken for 10 seconds before you turn back to a player. So you'll get this naturally because surely you'll survive as a chicken one day. While playing, this one's pretty easy. Nova's Hunter, eliminate a player as a hunter. So with this game, there's like different classes. So different classes give you different abilities and stats and that. So you got Hunter, Assassin, Warrior, and Mage. Yes, the Mage, by the way, the Mage class is really OP because of one of their weapons. The Staff is really OP, so if you want to get some easy wins, play as the Mage. But yeah, basically it's a class system. Certain classes give you certain advantages with certain weapons. So let's say the Hunter, they're good with bows. Assassins, they're good with snipers and stealth sort of weapons. Warrior are good with axes and I think they used to be good at swords as well, but they got removed. So I'm not sure what else the Warriors are good at. And mages, they've got like staffs and that sort of stuff. But yeah, so different classes give you different abilities and all that sort of stuff. So that's pretty interesting. So yeah, I got that with a hunter. Nova Smith, forge your first legendary weapon. You'll get this pretty easily because legendary weapons are actually quite common when you're crafting. Basically, when you're crafting weapons, you're either going to get an epic or a legendary. You only get two options, so you're bound to get a legendary eventually while doing it because you got to craft 100 items anyway later on in the game for another achievement. So, yeah, so you should be right with that. You'll get that pretty easily. Absolute unit, win a match as a team of 4 without losing a single player. We actually got this during our first win, so that's pretty good. I just got a couple guys together, 4 more, and a couple other mates to get this done as well. Yeah, so like I said, the game's very easy only because there is a lot of bots and that sort of stuff. Realm Reality, get a Crown Royale, that's just for winning a game, so I got that at the same time as this, because my first win was actually with full team, without dying. Nova's Assassin, eliminate a player as an Assassin. Nova's Warrior, eliminate a player as a Warrior. 20 piece, loot armor potions 20 times. You'll get this quite easily. Basically, there is like different loot boxes for just heals and that. So they glow like green. You'll notice these around the map. So these boxes are quite easy to find. So you get loot potions from there. I'm not sure if the ones you crafted the forge count. I'm not sure about that. They could or they won't. But even if they don't count, you'll find these pretty easily in those healing loot boxes sort of things. Jack of all trades, get Crown Royals with 3 different classes. Got that quite easily. So there's actually 4 classes, but you only need to get 3 wins with 3 different classes. Novus Mage, eliminate an enemy player as a mage. Get out, get a legendary item in every slot. So basically, well, me and James got this. We basically just traded items of legendary items that we didn't have. So we just helped each other out. If we got a legendary and the other person didn't, we just gave it to them. And we basically worked on this separately. So this is very easy to boost if you're with someone else. Knife Edge Deathmatch, eliminate enemy with a dagger. This is basically when you first jump, you will not have a weapon. You got to find a weapon. So basically, when you first land, just go up to a bot and kill him with a knife. That one's pretty easy because there's a lot of bots in the game, as I said earlier. Decimation, eliminate more than 10 players in a single match. Now, this one's not too bad because, like I said, bots, so this game is a lot easier. But basically, me and James just boosted this by letting each other grab each other's kills. Lucky with this game, kills actually only count when you kill the chicken. So if you kill a player and not the chicken, you will not get the kill. So basically, we were just playing normal, and then once they became a chicken, we made sure one of us got the kill, got the chicken kill, and that'll count towards your kill to count. So that makes it a lot easier. So basically, me and James. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention this is cross-plat. So he's playing on PlayStation on his new account. He's made a new account now. Forgot to mention that as well. Yeah, so this is cross-plat, so I'm playing on PC and he's playing on PlayStation. Um, anyway, yeah. So once you kill the chicken, they'll count towards your kills. You actually have to get more than 10. So you actually 11. You need 11 for this kill. So you need 11 kills in a game, and you get this trophy. Yeah. So if you give each other kills with your partner, this should be pretty easy. I recommend doing this in duos as well because trios can be a bit harder. Actually, no, it's quad. Sorry, because it's 4 people. And Longshot, Foghorn, chicken player from more than 800 feet away. So basically, me and James, basically all we did was we pretty much just jumped in a solo queue. So we're playing solos, and we pretty much met up a spot, and we made sure that we uh, basically just traveled as far as we could until we couldn't see the other person, and then just shot in that direction, and yeah, that's how we got the trophy achievement. Sorry. Yeah, so basically just make sure you meet up in a solo match, go as far as you can until you can't see the person, and then shoot in that direction, and it should kill them over time. You don't actually have to kill the chicken, you only have to turn them into a chicken for this achievement. So it's not too bad if you boost it. It might be a bit of a pain while you're playing legit, but it's quite easy to boost. Now, yeah, so I want to talk about these other achievements. So basically with the other achievements, you just got to get 50 kills with all the different classes, get 10 crown royals, and forge 100 items. Now, when I started this game on Steam, I was just going under the impression that this was going to have the same list as PS4. So that's why I started it. But later on, I learned that there's actually a couple of unattainable achievements, which is quite annoying. They're not completely unattainable. I'll tell you why. So the unattainable achievements, as for now anyway, are these two: Novice Engineer and Master Engineer. Eliminate an enemy player as an engineer and get 50 eliminations as an engineer. Now, this achievement was not on PS4's trophies, so I did not know this existed until after I started on Steam, so that's a bit of a shame. Now, the reason why I don't say this is completely unattainable is because I researched it. About March this year, they actually released an event where engineers came back, and a couple people actually got the achievements for that. So, with any luck, maybe they'll release that mode again sometime in the future, and maybe I can still get this achievement in the future. But I'll have to keep an eye on it. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame, so I'm gonna have to rely on that and hope they release an event, or else I'm pretty much stuck without having 100% on this game, which sort of sucks. That's my own fault for not checking the Steam list. I just went under the impression that it was the same as PS4, but oh well, it doesn't really matter. I'm not too worried about my Steam completion. As long as I keep my PlayStation completion, that's all that matters. But yeah, it's a bit of a shame, but I can't really do much about it. It's not completely unattainable, but just gotta hope that they do eventually bring that mode back. Yeah, so with the other achievements, hopefully I can get it this week. Depends how much we play. Alright, so let's get into our PS5 games. So as you guys know, I got the PS5. First impressions of the console, I'm really liking it, especially the controller. I'm really enjoying the triggers and the vibration on the controller. I think it's very good. If you don't know, the triggers are basically, how do I describe it? So let's say you're pulling a bow and you actually feel the tension of the bow. So that's an example I've got. I don't know how to describe it, but once you actually use the controller and feel the controller, you'll know what I mean. So I like how Sony have added those implementations to the PS5 controller. I think they're really good. With the console itself, I'm really liking the fact that it's backwards compatible. I think we've missed that with like past consoles with PS3 and PS2. It's good that they're finally enabling us to do that with PS4 to PS5, and from the future on, I think we can like PS6, PS7, we're going to be able to play all these older games, which is pretty good. Better late than never, I guess. As you guys know, with Xbox, they've stuck to their word and just done every single console. So I would like Sony to do that, but obviously they can't because the hardware that I've used in the past, they can't really add that to the PS5 or PS4 with PS3. So it's a bit of a shame, but the only way of really playing older games before PS4 is using PS Now, which is not even available in Australia. So there's no really way of us playing before PS4, which sort of sucks, but can't do anything about that. Sorry, I just went out of like well, off topic there. Sorry about that. Anyway, yeah. So PS5, quite enjoying it. I'm loving how they also have trophy tracking. That's been such a good feature. It's a shame that not every game has it though. Obviously, I don't expect every game to have it, but like Call of Duty example, I would have loved to have because a couple of their trophies would have been nice with trophy tracking. Um, but yeah, what can you do? What other features do I like? Just trying to think off the top of my head. Yeah, I can't even think of any on the top of my head. I'll probably have to make notes for next time. All right, let's just get into the games anyway. So yeah, the first game that I worked on this week was Call of Duty Cold War. It's for the PS5. So with this game, I basically bought the PS4 version physical and just did the $10 upgrade. So now I've got both PS4 and PS5, so that's a pretty good deal. So now I have both versions. Not that I'm going to get the trophies anytime soon on the PS4 version, but I just thought it was a good addition just to have both versions so they're ready for whenever I do want to go for the trophies on PS4. But yeah. So the achievements that I got this week on Call of Duty Cold War on PS5 was heavy metal in Die Machine, the zombies mode. Forge the Pack-a-Punch machine. So I'm gonna be honest, I had no idea what I was doing. Basically, just I was playing with my cousin, and basically he knew what he was doing. I was just playing zombies as I know zombies. Did not know anything about the map, but yeah, he knew what he was doing, so I just let him do anything he want, and he built the Pack-a-Punch machine, and yeah, we got these trophies. So yeah, I'm starting to enjoy the game. I'm playing a bit of the multiplayer mode, but yeah, not much to say. I'll probably start the campaign soon. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how I go. I'm just playing the game for fun right now. I'm not really playing it for trophies. All right. The next game that I've played this week was Astro's Playroom. I actually streamed this whole game, so if you want to check that out, go to my Twitch below and follow. You'll see it in my past broadcasts. Actually, with these later games, I've pretty much streamed them all, just to let you guys know. Yeah. Astro's Playroom. So let's go through this entire trophy list. This video is going much longer than I thought it would, but oh well, doesn't matter. Yeah. So I got this platinum in a couple days. It's actually only according to the guide that I use, which is PowerPinks' guide. According to that guide, it's about 3 to 4 hours. I got it in about 5 hours. So it took me a bit longer than what the guide says, but that doesn't matter. I enjoyed the game. Yeah. So I streamed this whole game. Platinum. Yeah. So I'll just go through the entire trophy list with you. So basically with the entire trophy list, basically it's just for completing the game, doing a couple of miscellaneous and clearing all the collectibles. So it's quite an easy list. I'd say it's one of the easier lists you can do. The good thing about this game as well is it's built into your PS5. So as soon as you get your PS5, you can pretty much play it straight away, which is a pretty nice feature. It's quite a good game for a free demo. So that's pretty good. Anyway, let's go through the trophies that I got. So one down, lots more to go. Got your first puzzle piece. So this is a collectible throughout the missions. You'll get this naturally. It's all in your mind. Beat 3 enemies quickly by punching them. This one is naturally as well because you'll just be punching enemies. Greatness awaits. Cleared the GPU jungle. That's for finishing the level. In mint condition, got your first artifact. That's another collectible. Gotcha beginner, got your first gotcha prize. So with these gotcha prizes, it's basically like a machine that you use. Basically, you just gotta insert the coins that you get in the game, and you'll get prizes in this machine. Hell diver, divided into water from the diving board. So basically, you just gotta dive into. So there's like a diving board in that mission. Basically, just jump on the diving board into the water and you get this trophy. I got this naturally because I just wanted to dive on it. I didn't even realize it was a trophy, and I got it. So that's pretty funny. Keep the uppies. Juggled a ball 5 times with the frog suit. HD graphics. Cleared cool springs. That's just finishing a mission. Wipeout, got a strike in memory meadows. This is another trophy that I got naturally. I didn't even look up a guide. I just saw a bowling pins. So I basically just ran them over because you're a ball on this level. So yeah, I saw bowling pins and I just ran them over. I didn't even know it was a trophy, but that's pretty cool. Do it. Cleared memory meadow. Another mission one. Emotion engine. Cleared SSD speedrun. Another mission. Got all artifacts in GPU jungle. Got all puzzles in GPU jungle. Got all artifacts in Cool Springs. Got all puzzle pieces in Cool Springs. Got all puzzle pieces in SSD Speedway. Got all artifacts in SSD Speedway. Got all artifacts in Memory Meadow. Got all puzzle pieces in Memory Meadow. So all of these is just getting all the collectibles in every mission. So that's pretty easy. Also with these collectibles, what I did was, at the time of doing this, I don't know if there's a guide now, but at the time of this, there was no guide. So what I did was actually use the PS5's hint system, which basically tells you all the collectibles. So that's a pretty nice feature. I don't know if I'll be using that in the future, but because there was no guides out at that time, I basically just used that system. But yeah, that's another thing I like about the PS5, but I don't know if I'll be using it that much when there's actual guides coming out. Alright, so let's get into the PlayStation Labo mission. Sorry, not mission, area. So with this area, this is basically just a showcase of what all your collectibles you've gotten. So basically it just shows like all of PlayStation's past stuff they've made and all that. So that's pretty cool. Most of these trophies in the PlayStation Labo are just pretty much miscellaneous ones that you'll get randomly. So this what? Open the lid of the PlayStation console in the PlayStation Labo. So basically you just gotta double jump on the open button on the PS1. That one's pretty easy. Gotcha mechanic. Got all the half the gotcha prizes. That's just getting half the prices in the machine. For the players, got a secret gotcha. You'll get this naturally or just getting all the gotchas. Grand Tour, got all the puzzle pieces in the game. Way to go. You pretty much get these puzzle pieces and artifacts from the gotcha machine as well. This way up, punch the PS logo on the PS2 on the PlayStation Labo. Just punch the logo and you'll get that. It's pretty easy. Sorority Gotcha. Got all the gotcha prizes. That's for just getting all the prizes in that machine. Dude Raider. Collected all the artifacts in the 4 main stages of the PS Labo. Yeah, see, I got this after getting all the gotcha machines stuff. You got a trophy, picked up a trophy in the PlayStation Labo. I feel like this is a missed opportunity. I probably should have done this last because now thinking of it, I could have had a trophy screenshot of me having the platinum trophy, holding that, because you could have held any trophy because all the trophies were there. You could have held any of the trophies for this trophy. I feel like I should have got the platinum trophy on this trophy while holding the platinum trophy. I reckon that would have been pretty cool. Missed opportunity, but oh well, I've done it now. I recognize you, punched and looked into the lens of the PSVR. You pretty much just got to find the PSVR that's in the PS4 section and just punch the lens of it, and just go into the inside of the lens and you can actually see inside the lens, which is pretty cool. You get that trophy after doing that. The very far point stood on the tip of the aim controller in PlayStation Labo. Basically, once you unlock certain artifacts, I'm not sure which ones exactly, you're able to climb all the way to the top where it has the aim controller. I pretty much did this after I got all the artifacts, so just make sure you get all the artifacts. That's just easier, so then you don't need to know exactly which ones you need. Just climb on all the artifacts to get to this, and you'll get the trophy. Just search up a guide. That's pretty easy to find. Honey, I'm home. Walked under the PlayStation Home icon in PlayStation Labo, so you'll just see like a PlayStation Home shaped thing. You just walk through that, and you'll get that trophy. Supercomputer revealed the former logo in the PlayStation Labo. You had to do something with the PS1, but I'm not sure exactly. Or PS2, sorry, I think it was. I'm not sure. This one I had a bit of trouble. I wasn't sure exactly how I did it, but it just randomly popped. Wild Arms performed a spin while shooting the machine gun. This one I got in one of the missions. So basically, you just got to use the machine gun and hold square, and then after holding square, just hold down the R2 button, and it'll shoot while you're spinning, and you'll get this trophy. Adequate Boy hit all rabbits with the arrow in the mountain peak of the GPU jungle. So this is actually right at the end before you finish the last mission of the GPU jungle. You'll find a bow, and once you use that, you got to use that bow on all the rabbits in the area, and you'll get this trophy. No. Fall 30 meters and caught yourself in the monkey suit in the GPU jungle. This mission, all you gotta do is, I'm not sure exactly which mission it is in the GPU jungle, but basically, all you gotta do is free fall and then grab one of the bars after you've fallen 30 meters. I searched up, I used the guiding power pinks for this, so just look that up if you're having trouble with that, but it's pretty easy. Little roll star made a huge snowball. Basically, in one of the snow areas, there's like a snow guy, a guy making a snowman. What you can do is punch him, and then you'll be able to keep rolling that snow until it makes a huge snowball. Twisting metal, jump 3 times during a spin attack. That one's pretty easy. You just gotta, while you're spinning, you gotta jump 3 times. Ready for the proving. Deflected a splinter attack while with an arrow. So one of the enemies shoots like a gooey thing at you. Basically, once you get the arrow, you just shoot it. Once again, use Power Pinks as guide, so I suggest you go to that if you're having trouble with that one. Pain got hit by a flying rubbish in Memory Meadow. So this one, you just gotta go in front of the cloud and wait for it to throw rubbish at you. This one, I don't know why, like, I was standing in front of the cloud for quite a while, but it wasn't throwing any rubbish at me. It took me like a minute or a bit, so it took longer than I thought it would have. But I finally got it. The funny thing is, I was continuing on the level, and then I got hit by rubbish like 2 or 3 times after straight away. So I guess I was just unlucky at the moment when I was going for that trophy. Jason, sheltered from heavy rain in Memory Meadow. So later on, you will get to a point where it starts raining. As you go through the level, on the right, you'll see like a bus stop. Just go into that bus stop and you'll get that trophy. Pretty simple. Jumping Splash, jumped into the fountain near the final goal in Cooling Springs. So this is again at the end of the mission, of the last mission, before you finish the mission. You'll see like 2 fountain sort of things. If you jump on top of those, you'll get this trophy. Pretty simple. Project Neo sent 10 bots flying while using a single spin attack. So basically in the CPU Plaza, which is like the main hub sort of area for all the levels, basically if you hit all those bots around that area, they will follow you. Pretty much just have 10 bots, and once you have 10 bots there, just hold square and do that spin attack sort of thing, and it will knock those bots over, and you'll get this trophy. And the last guy walked around with the last at least 20 bots following you in the CPU Plaza, which is pretty much the same as this, but instead of 10, you have 20 bots. So just punch 20 bots, and you have 20 bots following you. And yeah, that's it. You've only done everything. Found all the trophies in Astrobot's Playroom. See you in the next adventure. Yeah, so yeah, this game was quite good. I actually quite enjoy it. Like I said, it's a very good game for a demo. 100% recommended when you get a PS5. Yeah, I'll quickly go through the free DLC trophies as well, because I got those done straight away as well. So the free trophies that I got was Play Has No Limits, cleared the game, and got the new generation artifact. This is basically just another mission that you can do, and this just unlocks the PS5 in the Labo. This is pretty much like a bonus mission, I would say. Gravity Days made the CPU chip punch the glass sphere, sending at least 10 bots flying. So you've got to make sure those bots are following you again, like you did earlier for that other trophy. And basically, what you got to do is punch the glass that there's like a CPU chip thing underneath that glass. Make sure you punch that glass, and then that the chip thing will tip the glass and send those bots flying. So that one's pretty easy. I actually was doing this wrong originally. I was actually going downstairs and punching the glass, but you actually have to hit the upstairs glass above that chip thing. So make sure you do that. And the last trophy, Run Astro Run. Get a total speed run time of 7 minutes or under. This one's pretty easy. It might seem hard at first, but once you get used to the maps, it's actually quite easy. I was like, I think 6 seconds over when I finished all the missions, so I only had to redo 2 missions, and then I got the trophies. So it's pretty easy. Especially a couple of the missions I had like really bad ranks, like in the world, because it gives you world ranks as well. So basically the way I did it, the way I judged them which missions I should do to fix up my time, was basically just do the 2 worst ranked ones that I did. So that's what I did, and I got the trophy quite easily after doing that. And yeah, so that's all the trophies that I earned in Astros. So yeah, quite good game. I definitely recommend you doing that if you have the time. All right, nearly at the end, guys. Um, Next game that I worked on was Apex Legends on Steam. So I just got one achievement for this. I've been chipping away at this little bit by little bit. As you guys know, I've already done the PS4 version, but I'm doing it again on Steam because I actually quite enjoy this game. So the only achievement that I got this... Wait, did I get this? Oh no, I actually got two achievements, sorry. So I got two achievements this week. Jump Master, be the Jump Master 5 times. That one's pretty self-explanatory. Basically, just make sure you Jump Master 5 times. I don't know. Just make sure you select your character and you eventually be Jump Master. And Kill Leader, become a Kill Leader. I actually got this quite easy compared to PS4. PS4, I had a bit of trouble with this. This was one of my last trophies, but luckily with Steam, I got this quite early. So you'll get this eventually. It's just a matter of time of getting it. Yeah, I don't really want to talk about this game because I have already done on PS4. So I have talked about this in my past trophy update. So yeah, I don't really want to talk about it much. But yeah, those are the two achievements that I earned this week on the game. Among Us, this does not have achievements, but I recently bought this just to play with my mates. So not much to talk about there because it's got no achievements. Pretty good game. Good fun game to play with your mates. And Disney Frozen. I actually completed 0 missions this week, as I was too occupied on my PS5 and that. Basically, I was just collecting the daily drops again. Yeah. Yeah. That's everything that I've done this week. To be honest, I was not expecting this video to take so long. I think Watchdogs and Astros took the majority of the video, but I do like to go through the entire list again once I have completed it all. Yeah, so before I end the video here, I just wanted to bring up a few things. Firstly, streaming wise, I'm still currently streaming, but the problem is that my internet actually got upgraded, not upgraded, delayed until Wednesday this week, so a couple of days from now. Originally it was meant to be Tuesday last week, but they found a problem. Well, they didn't find a problem, but basically guys came over to dig the ground and install the internet, but I just assumed that they would also install the internet for us, but apparently they needed another technician to do that, so that's a bit annoying. So there are other technicians coming Wednesday, so hopefully my internet gets upgraded Wednesday. As you guys know, I've said it earlier in the video, I have been streaming, but to be honest, the quality's been pretty bad, so I've just been dealing with the quality, but hopefully Wednesday that quality will be well done. I'm actually using my current stream settings in this video as well because I didn't want to make it any... I didn't want to change it because I wanted to keep it so I could continue streaming because of my bad internet at the moment. So I didn't want to mess around with the settings. So if you guys haven't noticed already, the quality in this video might be quite low, but that's only because I didn't want to mess around with the settings. But if my internet gets upgraded on Wednesday, the settings should be back to normal and the quality in the video should be much better. Yeah. The other thing that I also wanted to mention was the fact that I am actually going away at the end of this week. So I'm leaving on Sunday night, so that means I will not be able to make a trophy/achievement update next Monday. So the plan is for that is to do the next trophy/achievement update on Saturday. And then the week after, I'll go back to Monday. So the next trophy achievement update is actually going to be it's going to be like earlier, so... yeah, that's a good thing, I guess. And yeah, so I'm going away. So when I go away, I'm pretty much going to be working on mobile and Vita stuff because I'm away. I'm not going to have any of my PC or my consoles with me. So expect a lot of Vita and mobile stuff while I'm away. Yeah, I think that's all. I think I've brought it up, everything up now. So if you haven't already, check out my Twitch in the description below. Hopefully the quality will be better Wednesday. As I said earlier, if you catch my streams today after I upload this or Tuesday, the quality will not be that great, so I apologize in advance for that. I just got impatient, so I just really wanted to stream. I got really frustrated that the internet didn't get upgraded again, so I just started streaming with bad quality. Probably should wait still, but so be it. Hopefully Wednesday the quality will be much better. Yeah, so check that out. Give me a follow, and yeah. Yeah, so if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. So we're on currently 265,359 exo points. So yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, so I guess I'll catch you guys Saturday, guys. Peace out, guys.